Hey, yo, what up guys, this is darklordoffire. I'm here today to bring to you a brand new video. This is Video Game Quickies, where I play games quickly so I can give you a quick review. Today we're going to be tackling Digimon World 3. Now actually, I've been playing this game for years and years and years and years. I got it when I was, I don't know, if I remember correctly, I was like 12 or 13 years old when I got this game. And I've never finished it because I would always go out and find new Digimon that you can have in your party, and I would switch out my team, but they're always level 1 when you get them. So instead of being like the level 30 or whatever that my character should have been, they ended up restarting to level 1, and then I would have to grind endlessly, like an entire game's worth of grinding, just so that way I can get back up to where the character should be. So I usually ended up giving up and calling it quits before them, but I finally ended up pulling my head out of my butt, and I fucking sat down and I just played through the entire thing, and I gotta say, what an amazing game. Incredibly fun, incredibly entertaining. I mean, I might be a little biased on this because I do have a little bit of nostalgia for it, but incredibly good. So let's start off with number 1, the story. So the story is that you are a kid who decides to, with a bunch of your friends, go into the digital world. It's a choice, it's an option. It's like a giant amusement park. So, or a virtual reality game, where you can play online with hundreds of other people, thousands of other people. So you go into the digital world, and all of a sudden it gets kidnapped by terrorists, basically. And they have their own agenda that they want to do. And you're basically going through the game trying to be the hero and defeat all these terrorist organizations. Storyline's fun. It's a little bit lacking in places, but overall, it's basically just a motivation to get you from point A to point B. And there is some amazingly interesting and vast variations between levels. At one point, you go to a desert area, at another point, a snow area, and there's lots of interesting scenery. As for game mechanics, this is another classic RPG, but your Digimon can digivolve on the fly. So they can start off in their base form, or you can choose to have them start off in a second form, third form, fourth form, fifth form, sixth form, seventh form. There's like 10 or 15 different forms for each character. So you can choose which form you want them to be before you even start the battle. And it's a really interesting dynamic on the gameplay because they all have their different types and weaknesses, and I think there's like 10 different types and weaknesses. So it's very interesting. So when you go into combat, you can choose to attack with, say, a metal type of attack, and you can attack someone who's a wind type. I'm not sure if that would be stronger or weaker. I have no idea. I have no idea exactly what's strong against what and what's weak against what, because they never actually explain that to you. So I guess that's a downside, that they never actually go into detail on what's strong and what's weak. But as per visuals, the visuals to the game are absolutely stunning until you get into combat. When you get into combat, it's all blocky, PS1 looking. The characters actually move, and they're 3D, so there is a sense that that these creatures might actually be alive, which is nice. A little bit of I forget what it's called, suspension of disbelief, but it's not all that great looking. But when you're in the world map, oh my god, everything looks amazing. You're basically like just this little four-sided sprite that goes through these beautiful painted worlds, kind of like Final Fantasy VII, which I have mentioned before, but it's such a unique take on it, and the music is absolutely wonderful. It has amazing music in the game. Absolutely amazing. Alright, so this video is going a bit long, so if I had to rate this video, I guess I would rate it a 7 out of 10. Now that's just me personally, because I have a lot of, don't know if I'd call it nostalgia, but I have some nostalgia for the game. So, that's just my opinion. Anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you did not like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs down. If you have any comments, make sure to leave them in the comments section below, and subscribe if you guys want more of my content. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Peace!